Alright, I thought I'd take a time to talk about the IH casting codes. And like on this M here that we use as the example, what we found right there. So this block was cast 4/26 of 1940. They can tell us 1940 by the J. They used the letters instead of for the years. They started 1931 was the letter A, and then just going over the alphabet to figure out the year. But pretty much any cast piece IH ever made has a date similar to that somewheres on it. Like on the rear hubs here. There. Right there. 416J. And another thing IH did was on the block, they got the, let's see, there it is, the serial number stamped into it. Now some people say that the block serial number and the chassis serial number never match, but from the few that I've had and looked at, a lot of them do, because the same number stamped on the block is the same number as the serial number. Again, you come back here to the rear end. Looks kind of hard, but 24J. Kind of looks like a D in front of there. So, for the most part, looking at the numbers and everything else, this would be pretty much a numbers matching 1940 Farmall M. And I say pretty much because I know the hood has been replaced, because on it, it's got the hole there for the starting tank. Which means this hood either came off of an M diesel or a distillate M. But according to the serial tag, it's just a regular gas engine, which this thing has. Now they didn't date code or nothing with the stamped steel stuff, like the hood, the grill, the tank. But I think a lot of the reason why they didn't do that is for quality. Because, as you can see, the stamped steel stuff wasn't really structural or anything. Stamped steel stuff was just body work. Because a whole bunch of tractors came in with the same casting date with bad blocks or whatever. The whole thing was bad. Then they'd go back and figure out if it was a bad casting or just a bad batch of metal or whatever, kind of like what car companies do today. Except car companies today, I think they use stickers. But I don't think stickers would last, what would it be, almost 80 years since this thing was built. So I guess another thing too is to help understand all the different prefixes and suffixes and casting dates on the tractors. You get yourself one of these books. There's all sorts of information on there, such as the engine size, how many cylinders, bore, and the stroke, All sorts of information in there, how fast it will go in each gear. So, I guess, till next time.